So we're going to be working with coalesce, and that deals with null values. So you are going to need to either open this script from the assignment and copy and paste it into SQL Server and run it, or you could download and open it. After you run it, you are going to have a new table in the examples database. And if you use examples and you select everything from the new table, this is what you're going to see. So the way this is set up is we have a bunch of employees, and they are either hourly workers, salary workers, or they work on commission. So if they're hourly, salary and commission and sales are going to be null. If they're salary, hourly, commission, and number of sales will be null. And if they're commission, they're going to have commission and sales filled in, but salary and hourly are going to be null. And what we want to display is the employee ID, and then we want to display their salary. So we are going to be using coalesce, and what that does is it will display the non-null value. So if they're hourly, it'll display that. If they're salary, it'll display that. Okay, so I'm going to move my closing comment down. We do need to do a little calculation to get the salary figures for hourly and commission. So this is going to be a select, and we're going to use examples. And we're going to do a select on the employee ID. And then for the second column, we have to use coalesce. Okay, and then in parentheses, we're going to give it hourly, salary, commission, which are the three values that may or may not be filled in. One of them will be filled in for certain. And so for hourly, we have the wage. So we've got hourly wage, and we're going to be multiplying that by 40. We're going to assume that they do not work overtime. Okay, so we'll do a comma. Then we have salary, which there is no calculation for. We just put salary in. And then for the commission, we're going to take their commission value, multiply it by the number of sales. So we've got commission times number of sales. Okay, and this is going to display with the column heading of total salary. This is all coming from wages. And we'll go ahead and order by total salary. And let's go ahead and run it. And just so this displays a little nicer, what we're going to do is cast the result of coalesce as a decimal with 2 decimal places. So in front of coalesce, we're going to add cast and a left parenthesis. And then we're going to tell it, the end here, as decimal, because that's what we want it to display as. And we want 10 digits in 2 decimal places. Then we have to do our closing right parenthesis that goes with the cast, and it's still going to display as total salary. So let's go ahead and run it. And that's a little more user-friendly. So at this point, I'm going to save and move my closing comment down. So it's hard to find examples where you can use coalesce, but the key to being able to use it is that only one of these values can actually have a number. The others need to be null. And if you have that situation, it's perfect for coalesce.